Well, good morning folks, it's Paul here from Biking Life on this glorious Sunday. God, the temperature is so warm, it's really nice. And yes, I am on my way out over the North Yorkshire moors on this fantastic, beautiful day. We couldn't ask for better. I'm using the Kalimoto app to take in this tour. It did want to take me around the bypass, but it's changed its mind now, thank God. I am so looking forward to this ride out. I've been yearning to get out there, do you know what I mean? I really have. Now I know it probably wants to take me all the way up there, but I'm actually going to turn left. Oh no, it's taking me left. Oh, that's pretty good. I'm going to turn left here. Yeah, this is it's about a 60 mile over the moors. And I've got my phone plugged in. I'm using the phone as my sat nav. Even on this bright sunny day, I'm able to see that really clear. It's brilliant. So far so good. Now there's 58 miles remaining, but obviously we're going to take a good while over here. We're going to have some stops. And we are going to enjoy this. I mean, in essence, I could leave this recording just all day long, but that's going to be a hell of a lot of footage because it does allow me to film for 9 hours continuously, and I do have a 128 gigabyte memory card in the camera. Look at the view here, folks. This is about 300 or 400 yards from my house. This is what I have. And the North Yorkshire moors is just over there. So when I get further on, I will bring you back. Look at these fields of custard, as a few moto vloggers say. Fields of custard. Yeah, we're just riding through the village of Lingdale. I've just noticed something about my app, my phone, with these gloves on. And now they're not special gloves, they're just ordinary gloves. My phone allows me to use the phone with my gloves on. And I promise you, these are not special gloves with those pad things on the fingers. So that's pretty good. I can actually use the phone now with my gloves on. I don't have to take them off. So that's excellent. So this, we've left Lingdale, which is only a small village, and we're coming into Scenic, which is a relatively small village as well, with only a few houses, as you can see. And there you are, look at this. The North Yorkshire moors. That's a nice, pretty little house, that. Yeah, that's part of the serious mine building over there. I don't know whether you can pick out the cranes or anything. I've actually got my jacket open a little bit because it is, I mean, what time is it now? It's 20 past 9, it's 15 degrees. So it is quite warm. There's no rain at all forecast for today, so we should be quite nice all day. Now, part of this ride, I do believe, takes me into the village of Gromont. So I will be stopping there and actually looking, hopefully this time around the trains will be running because I want to catch a glimpse of the steam train in all its glory. So hopefully, fingers crossed. It feels so good to have all this on my doorstep. It really does. And as you know, when I'm out on these little tours, I certainly don't go blasting around. I take my time because I want to get all this glory on film. And lots of sheep near the roadside, so you don't want to be blatting around anyway in case they run out, because if you hit one of them, by God, you know about it. You certainly do. Look at these idiots. Slow down. Absolute crackerjacks. They come out here in this beautiful place. There's sheep all over. If they hit one of them, by God, they'll know. It's such a bloody mess. Racing each other, those two. Well, I'm quite chuffed that my gloves will work the phone as well. I suspect that quite a lot of people will be out today on this glorious day, making the most of it. Hence why I probably won't be going through some of the main places such as Whitby and what have you. I want to stay well clear of that. Now there's a fair bit of mist hanging around here, which, well, haze should I say. It will burn off as the day goes on. And we shall capture some beautiful, beautiful shots. I think the North Yorkshire moors is one of the biggest moors, biggest heatherland. There's lots of heather on here, and in some parts of it is absolutely beautiful. Now we're coming up on a spectacular view here, folks. Look at this. I hope this camera does this justice. Just look at this view. Absolutely beautiful, isn't it? I honestly have to say that this is where I feel the happiest, when I'm riding along these roads in the countryside alone. And I will look at the view here. Just look at this. I'm going to stop here. And we'll turn off the engine. And we'll just look at that view. Isn't that beautiful, eh? You just can't fault it. And we are going to go down into Castleton, I believe, and turn off over there somewhere. Beautiful, isn't it, folks? And this little drop into the village of Castleton is something else as well. We don't need to go through the full range of gears, just knock it up to the top gear. The momentum of the hill will take us down without having to rev the bike. Just look at that. Just look at that in all its glory. And the little village, I don't know whether you can see or make out the houses just on the top of that brow of that hill over there. It is beautiful. just out on before this bridge, I think to the right used to be a coal yard. Or is it just before? Yeah, just there. Yeah. Oh, so we do go into the actual village itself. I'm definitely not going to turn the camera off. There's someone camping up there. Yeah, we turn right up here. Oh, man alive. The views just keep getting better. Oh dear. Well, I wouldn't want to be doing that. I have nothing against those guys. I take my hat off to them for doing that. That's just unbelievable, the strength they have in those legs. And as we crest the top of this, you know, the views just get better and better, which go down, deep down into the valley, over to our left. And we're going to ride over that way, and I think we're going to head over towards Rosedale. It's just view after view after view here, folks. What's not to like? Man alive. Doesn't this lift your spirits? I hope that the camera is doing this view some good. It's just lush green everywhere you look, isn't it? Imagine there's a little house just over this little brow here. There it is, down there. I don't know whether you picked that up. Hopefully you did. Imagine waking up in the morning and looking out at the view over that valley. The bloke behind me must be wondering what the hell I'm doing, because my arms are going out all over the place. I must think, that bloke's talking to himself. And why wouldn't... I mean, another fella asked me at work, do you talk to yourself, Paul? I said, yeah, all the time. Why? Oh, I don't. I said, I bet you do. I bet you say stuff sometimes. Oh, I might do say so sometimes. He said, well, I said, there you go then, you talk to yourself. I said, everybody talks to themselves. And it just so happens that I can talk to myself more than most. And I suppose you have to when you're a motor vlogger, don't you? Oh, look, the pheasants there. Got to be careful of those running out into the road. I just caught a glimpse of one there. So I've got a turn off just up here in 300 yards. Yeah, it's here I've got a turn off. Look at that deep valley that runs through there. I'm glad I've lost that car. because you feel pressure to get a move on, don't you? And I do want to take some photographs today, folks, so I will be stopping quite a lot. Man, there's low cloud. If you can look over there, there's a low cloud that's just dipped into that valley over there. Blue skies, hazy blue skies. This trip over this part into the village of Rosedale is it's quite sparse and it's barren landscape. Tell you what, you don't realise how quickly you cover ground here. I mean, I set off with 59 miles and I'm already only got 45 to go, and I've only just started the ride, hence why I am going to do a little bit more. I'll take this to Gromont, this ride, this tour, and then I'm going to go turn Kalimoto off because I don't want to be following this. I want to just head in my own direction and do my own thing. If I spot a road, I'm going to take that road. If I have to turn around and come back, I have to turn around and come back. I just want to see where it's like because, you know, yeah, it's fair enough. You can follow roads and follow directions from an app such as Kalimoto, but you're constantly looking and checking. Mind you, that I will say that it's crystal clear view. The actual app is crystal clear. Now it's the quality of the phone as well that I have. It's a Samsung S21 and the screen on it is absolutely perfect for, you know, working in sunlight, dark conditions and everything. It's just brilliant. So that does help with the app. Coming up to another one of my waypoints. This is waypoint 3, which I marked here. We're just on it now. Waypoint 3. See what I mean about sheep in the road? Hello, young man. Got to be careful. The last thing you want to do is be hitting them, spoiling your day. God, it would spoil your day bloody massively and all, wouldn't it? So what we'll do is we'll have a break in Rosedale. We'll have a stop. Might as well. This is Rosedale Farm. Look at this view, folks. It's like an enclosed valley. What's not to like? So this is obviously the entrance to a farm. There could be that farm over there. Tell you what, it's going to be bleak in here trying to get out of this farm in winter time, isn't it? We've waited a long time for weather to be like this, haven't we? And finally, there we go. The big fella, he's out. He's out. Doing what we love best. Now there's a lovely view over here to our right. Once we get out of these trees, just look at that. Let's just stop here. Just keeps on giving, doesn't it, folks, eh? Just keeps on giving. I told you I promised you, didn't I? Some beautiful views. And we certainly have got some. We certainly have. Look at the trees on top of that hill. Just keeps giving this place. I mean, what is not to like? I keep saying it and I'm in danger of repeating myself over and over again, but I just can't help it, my friends. You know, I absolutely love and adore being out in the countryside. I'm a countryside person, always have been. I was brought up in a little mining village. Got to be careful here because there's a bit of gravel on the road. Never a good combination with a heavy bike. I mean, people must be getting out all over because normally when I've gone out before there's been nothing behind me, but seem to be having cars behind me all the time now. And this is the village of Rosedale Abbey. We do have Chimney Bank here, which is one of the highest banks. Oh. Yes, Chimney Bank takes you up that steep hill over there. I don't know whether you can actually see it. But right up there, you're climbing a long way. And that is one impressive tree. It's an old tree there, isn't it? Well kept grounds. I'm going to have 5 minutes break here, folks, and I'll bring you back in a little while.